Hello and welcome, and thank you very much for coming out on another hot June night to listen to me accompanied by music. Can we turn the music off? I could sort of sing along. To celebrate the 6th year of the Ivan Juritz Prize. I'm Lara Feigel, I'm co-director of the Centre for Modern Literature and Culture. And this year sees us launch the expanded version of the prize, and we couldn't be more excited to be doing so. So this year we'll see 3 artists from different art forms winning the prize sort of equally and going off together to Cove Park to live in pods for a couple of weeks in the middle of the countryside and collaborate on a new work of art. And we'll hopefully be performing that over the course of the year, so do look out for that. And in the meantime, we're also expanding the prize by creating the Ivan Juritz community, bringing back previous winners and shortlisted artists to do workshops together, to use the new space we've got for the centre to make things in, and also to run some workshops for sixth formers in creative experiment, which we'll be doing in October. So a few thanks to Cove Park for hosting our winners year after year and proving such inspiring and receptive partners in this enterprise. To Textile Practice for publishing the winning entries beautifully again. To Ben Schofield, the wonderful new co-director of the centre, who's been instrumental in these new initiatives. To Jenny Juritz, whose fundraising and generous contributions to the prize have enabled it to continue and to flourish. To Anne Chapman, without whom none of this would be happening. I'd still be having to sing along to Ella Fitzgerald. And we don't quite know how we're going to manage without next year, but she's set it up all so wonderfully that hopefully it will all run itself. To the 200 students who entered this year, we're really delighted that lots of the long-listed entrants who didn't make it can be here tonight, because it was such a great long list. It was incredibly hard to make the judging decisions. And to the judges who can't be here, Gillian Waring and Ryan Wigglesworth, as well as to those who can, Rachel Cusk, Richard Scott, and Jamie Harding can't be here, Sylvina Milstein and John Paul Stonard. One of the real excitements of the prize is watching the judges inspire each other and discover mutual affinities. So we're really very grateful to them. This year, most of our judges are stepping down, so thank you in particular to Rachel and Jeremy for judging the prize throughout its life. It's been such an honour for the last 5 years having you both coming in into King's regularly. And so Richard Scott is here as a sort of pioneer for the new order. He's going to be judging next year alongside Will Eves, Arlene Sierra and Josephine Pride. Finally, I'd just like to say how inspired I feel by the talent and originality of the entrants. I hope you'll all agree that it's an extraordinary shortlist that makes me very proud of our renewed commitment to the prize. Once again, running the prize has reminded me how much energy there is to reforge the world with art. This isn't experiment for its own sake, but experiment in the service of changing people's minds and the way that we think. And I'm pleased that now the prize really does enable creative collaboration across art forms, and this at a time when we want the prize to act as a rallying point inside the academy and outside it feels really important. So I'll now introduce the shortlist one by one, and in each case a judge is going to come up and say a few words, and then we'll perform an extract from the work.